You see, the usurpation method that Lucifer and Adam wanted to use to overthrow the throne of God himself, I think it was a wrong method, because whatever God gives to his creatures, he gives it freely without, taking it by force, without taking it by force. Why? Because when he was creating us, he never consulted us, because we were not in existence. We were not in existence. So he created you, he created me out of his love. You know, it was in his consent. He decided to create you. He decided to create me. And then we found ourselves in existence without, consulting him that, please, God, why don't you create me? Why don't you create us? So if it was in his love and consent and decision, and his own choice to create me and to create us, that means that he had to give you a chance, to give me a chance to make my own choice, whether I'm to follow him, or not, whether I'm to follow him or not. And this is a very, very, by the way, important a point that we should think, brothers and sisters, about it. So Lucifer in heaven and Adam in the Garden of Eden, for them, instead of doing so, they wanted to grab it by force. But God, had given to them this gift of life freely. Freely. So by creating them, he created them with that kind of Christianese life, So they had either to believe that we are creatures and God is God. Let us choose him or not, because he created them with that kind of ability. They had those abilities within them, which they could use to, and that potentiality of freedom, because they were free moral agents. That is how God created us. He created us in a way that we are free moral agents. He doesn't impose himself on us to choose him or not. We can either choose him or not. That is how he created us. He doesn't impose himself on us. So it's really unfortunate that Lucifer and Adam wanted to take something that was free to them. They wanted to grab it by force. And that is the sin that Lucifer, brought and lured Adam and Eve and fell into that trap of him. May God bless you as you continue to think about this. We are going to continue from here tomorrow. Ulima John Bosco, the preacher of righteousness by faith.